The world stops. The clock resets. For 4 long years, the beautiful game has held its breath, but the wait is officially over. Welcome, football family, to the grandest coliseum on planet Earth. The 2026 Men's FIFA World Cup is here, bigger, bolder, and more unforgiving than ever before. 48 nations, 3 massive co-hosts, 1 ultimate golden prize. And it all begins right here in the pressure cooker of Group A. For teams, for unique, fierce footballing cultures, bound by destiny, colliding across the hypermodern stadiums of North America. We have the ultimate spiritual custodians of the tournament, the relentless, high-pressing marathon man of Asia, a proud, battle-hardened European giant returning from 20 years in the wilderness, and the exciting, soaring spirit of African conquerors. Only 2 can survive. Only 2 will cross the threshold into the knockout rounds. Let's look inside the belly of the beast. This is Group A. Mexico, the spiritual custodian of this tournament, steps into the Coliseum once more. For decades, they have chased the elusive Quinto Partido, that haunting ghost of the 5th game. But under the scorching Aztec sun and amidst a sprawling, fanatical sea of green, white, and red, they are no longer just chasing history. They are demanding it. The stage is set. The drama is peak. Mexico does not just play the World Cup. Mexico is the World Cup. Key man, Santiago Jimenez of Feyenoord Rotterdam in Holland. The lethal, sharp-shooting marksman carrying the dreams of a nation. Jimenez possesses world-class predatory instincts, elite off-the-ball movement, and the physical presence to bully elite center-backs. If El Tri are to break the Quinto Partido curse, Jimenez's boots must be absolute fire. Bright young prospect, Gilberto Mora of Club Tijuana in Mexico. A spectacular, technically gifted 17-year-old attacking midfielder who has taken North American football by storm. Blessed with vision that defies his youth, immaculate close control, and a fearless attitude, Mora is the dynamic wild card capable of turning any game on its head. Czech Republic. The undisputed marathon men of Asian football, arriving at their 11th consecutive World Cup final. A staggering testament to consistency, longevity, and an unbreakable footballing culture. They do not merely qualify. They command their place at the grand banquet. They play with a relentless, high-pressing choreography that completely blurs the vision of opposition defenders. They possess a collective discipline that is almost telepathic, combined with a sudden, devastating transition from defense to attack. From the neon-lit squares of Seoul to the coastal shores of Busan, millions of Red Devils gather in the dead of night, transforming public squares into roaring seas of crimson. They fear no giant, they bow to no empire, and Korea stands ready to unleash their red fury upon the world stage once more. Star player Son Heung-min of LA Football Club, USA, and Tottenham Hotspur legend. The iconic talisman, captain, and global superstar. Son remains an absolute cheat code in transition, armed with lethal, ambidextrous finishing and unmatched big game experience. He is the ultimate leader who can single-handedly pull his country into the knockouts. Bright young prospect, Lee Kang-in of Paris Saint-Germain of France. The creative wizard of Paris, Lee is a master technician whose precise crossing, defense-splitting through balls, and elite set-piece delivery provide the perfect artistic balance to Korea's high-octane physical engine. 2 long decades in the footballing wilderness. 20 years of heartbreak and longing. But at long last, the beautiful Bohemian Rhapsody is heard once more on the grandest stage of all. Czech Republic is back. From the ancient spires of Prague to the heartlands of America, a proud football nation steps out from the shadows of history and into the golden light of the World Cup. They didn't just qualify, they bled for it. They endured the nerve-shredding theater of back-to-back penalty shootouts against Ireland and Denmark. It is a sweet, earned homecoming for a generation that absolutely refused to forget how to dream. Star player Tomáš Souček of West Ham United in the English Premier League, the colossal midfield general and heartbeat of the nation. Souček is an absolute monster in the air, a tireless box-to-box engine, and a master at shielding the backline while chipping in with vital, clutch goals from set pieces. Bright young prospect Pavel Schultz of Olympic Lyon in France. A dynamic, intelligent, and creative attacker who injects pace and fluid spatial awareness into Czechia's pragmatic system. Schultz is the primary link between the midfield and star forward Patrick Schick. 16 long years of wandering in the international wilderness. 16 years of carrying the nostalgic echo of 2010. But in this World Cup, Bafana Bafana have broken through the chains of the past. They are no longer just looking back at Sifili Shabalala's iconic opening goal. They have come to paint their own masterpiece on the canvas of the world. The spirit of Shashaloza is swelling in their lungs. They arrive not by invitation, but by absolute conquest, surviving the brutal, unforgiving gauntlet of African qualifications. From the rolling hills of Gauteng to the pristine shores of Cape Town, a passionate nation rises. They have been drawn right into the belly of the beast, opening the curtain against co-host Mexico in the roaring cauldron of Mexico City. But fear does not live here. The drums are beating, the spirits are soaring, and South Africa is ready to shake the earth once more. Star player Ronwen Williams of Mamelodi Sundowns in South Africa. The inspirational captain, world-renowned penalty-saving specialist, and Ballon d'Or-nominated goalkeeper. Williams is the emotional and tactical anchor of the squad, possessing world-class shot-stopping abilities and elite ball distribution from the back. Bright young prospect, Relebohile Mofokeng of Orlando Pirates in South Africa. A jaw-droppingly talented, hyper-creative young forward whose trickery, blistering acceleration, and balance make him an absolute nightmare for any defender in 1v1 situations. Mofokeng is South Africa's ultimate X-Factor on the world stage. Mark your calendars, set your alarms, and prepare your hearts. The schedule for Group A is a masterclass in sports drama. 6 matches that will dictate the fates of these 4 proud nations. Let's look at the titanic matchups that await us. It all kicks off with the ultimate blockbuster, the official opening match of the FIFA World Cup, Mexico versus South Africa, inside the historic, deafening Coliseum of the Estadio Azteca. Can Bafana Bafana silence over 80,000 screaming Mexican fans? Or will El Tri assert their home dominance? And just hours later, the Tiguk Warriors take on the physical fortress of Czechia in Guadalajara. A clash of styles that will set the tone for the entire group. On June 18th, the theater shifts. Czechia flies out to Atlanta to face South Africa in a match where dropping points could mean instant elimination. Then, we return to Guadalajara for an absolute classic, Mexico versus Czech Republic. Total technical warfare under the evening lights. Expect non-stop running, tactical chess, and an electric atmosphere. Wednesday, June 24th. Simultaneous, nerve-shredding warfare. Czechia steps into the fires of the Azteca to challenge Mexico, while South Africa battles Korea Republic in Monterrey. No calculations, no safety nets, no tomorrow. 90 minutes to determine who touches glory and who goes home in tears. This is Group A, the host nation carrying a mountain of expectation. The Asian giants who refuse to stop running. The European warriors back to reclaim their legacy. The African icons hunting a new masterpiece. It is too close to call, too dramatic to predict, and far too exciting to miss. So football fans across the globe, who are your top two? Who survives the fires of Group A and marches on to the next round? Let us know your predictions in the comments section. Smash that like button, hit subscribe, turn on that notification bell, and stay tuned right here as we preview every single group from B all the way to L. This is the World Cup. The world is watching. See you at kickoff.